Hello, this is Savacia, and I present to you Geralt of Rivia, the Witcher. We are at the very end of this chapter, at the verge of beginning the next, and I need to speak to Dandelion.
Geralt?
Dandelion, things have gone from bad to worse.
Scoia'tael on one side, the Order on the other, and us in the middle with Alvin.
Mahakaman safes designed by gnome engineers. Masterful locking spells. Battle-hardened war veterans. 500 years of experience. All this to keep your coin safe. Absolutely safe. Don't believe the hype. The forces are balanced. Rumors of riches stolen from the bank have drawn food and weapon suppliers. Riches that humans stole from Vivaldi earlier. Escalation won't admit it, but the fight for freedom is easier on a full stomach in decent armor.
Oh well.
Geralt, what now? Leaving's not an option. You'd make enemies of both the Order and the non-humans.
I'm not worried about that. I'd rather save Alvin, but if I go, there could be a massacre, and I have friends to think about.
Witcher, this feels like a pivotal moment. What you do will have consequences. So do we grab Alvin and leave them to it?
Here is the last moment, the last chance for us not to make a decision, or not to make a choice. We cannot choose the Order anymore, of course, that is obvious, but we can choose to help the elves, or we can choose to leave them to it, to choose neutrality. At this point, I'm not certain what Geralt would have done in the books. If there were no Alvin, I think he would even have made a stand for the elves, but this is about someone he cares about, and if this had been Cyrilla, I think the answer could only have been this.
Exactly.
What should I do?
Find the Fisher King and tell him to be ready. We're going back to Vizima.
All right. See you at the lakeside.
Here again, I can...
I want to get Alvin out of here. I can't allow him to be harmed in any way.
The little one has come to love you as a son loves a father. We do not kill children. Take him with you.
What about the little girl standing there? Are you killing him? And now it begins.
It's a trap! They're attacking!
Indeed. And I have no wish whatsoever.
Alvin, no!
Yeah. Right now everyone hates me, that means that I would actually have to fight here, but I refuse point blank. Alvin disappeared in a teleport born of his untamed magical abilities and his fear. I couldn't stop him and now I've lost track of him. I was supposed to protect him. Dandelion is right. I refuse to get involved. I'll grab Alvin and will flee to Vizima. I agree to meet the poet of the Fish King's hut. Time to return to Vizima and to deal with the other Dravid once and for all. I need to find my friends in the city. They should help me locate the last Inlander hideout. Radar surrounded. Wait a second, I'm thinking. Raiders around Druvil's elves in the village of Murky Waters, but the situation got out of control. A fight broke out between the soldiers and the elves. We do not have anything on Alvin here, I think, even though he vanished without a trace. And we have nothing else here. And now I'm leaving. because anything else we would do would lead to more fighting, and I don't I don't feel like killing everything. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Okay. We have just ducked out of a fight. And I believe this is the last time I can do this. I mean, there was no real reason to, but there wasn't a real reason to do it either, and I think it would have been a bit out of character for Geralt to stand here and wholesale slaughter everyone if he can indeed get out of it and meet all Dandelion as agreed and leave them to it. Neutrality doesn't mean you kill everyone, it means you stay out of it, and that's what I did. Okay. And yes, this will the Raven's armor, the armor we will try to find will be different depending on which side we choose. If we had chosen to work for the Order, it would have probably been the most powerful one. The Squirtle would be the one that helps us evade best. I want to talk to Rayla. And the other one that would be damage-wise would be the best one. And if this one is a very, very strong armor as means of armor and has some attack quality. So, but I think so. This is not something I know.
Witcher.
What happened?
Fucking fanatics, not an ounce of professionalism. They stripped me of my command. When I refused to attack, my adjutant pulled out a letter from Siegfried. Had it all along.
Well,
How did it go?
will you be all right? You're only one woman after all.
I freed myself from tougher situations.
True.
Farewell.
Can I?
Tell me what happened.
I decided to stay out of the fight.
What of the elves?
And I don't care who won. The victor should arrive at any moment.
Time to abandon this post.
The Fisher King's boat is taken.
We'll meet again.
Indeed. Interesting, I didn't even know that I got an update for talking to her. It appears that Rayla did not go back on her word. Based on a secret order, the adjutant stripped her of her command. Let's assume I believe her. Does it say anything about her? No. Okay. Hang on. Old Vizima? We haven't even been to Old Vizima yet. Doesn't matter. That's wrong, it's not an Old Vizima. Old Vizima is where we will be now. And this means we are at the end of this chapter. And entering the last before the epilogue. What? I wanted to talk to Dandelion. Oh, come on, don't tell me I'm going to the island now. Oh, fuck it. I think I did that the first time I played it too. I clicked the boat instead of Dandelion. Yes, don't let me just... Please, come on, go, 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 go! Geralt, Geralt. Damn it. Yes. Hey.
Geralt?
Berengar. I have his confession. It contains some clues that could be important.
Clues?
We haven't finished with Salamandra. Azar Javed, the mage who attacked Kaer Morhen, is somewhere in Vizima.
He feared neither sorcerer nor the hosts of the damned,
You're raving, Dandelion.
and walked bravely on, his destiny to meet.
Let's go.
Yes.
Geralt?
This is bad. Really bad.
What happened?
Alvin opened a portal and disappeared. He could be anywhere.
We need to get back to Vizima. Triss might have some ideas.
Vizima it is, then.
After you.
Alright, there we go. Fisher King is bringing us back to Vizima, to old Vizima actually. And we are... Oh, that's the dog that Alvin would have had. That scene is so sad, when you see Alvin running around with his dog all the time, and then you have this dog howling after him, or after us. The boy's gone. It's still sweet. Here comes the order. Well, let us leave then. Dyke. Oh well. There are a few things I will want to look up.
We arrive in
that
Vizima
is-
soon.
Smell that?
Yeah. Smoke. Something's burning.
Heavy and stifling, like thatched roof huts.
Damn it, Geralt, look!
Not pretty.
Gods damn it, Geralt. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You should be used to the sight of fighting by now, Dandelion.
We should never grow accustomed to violence and horror, especially the sensitive among us.
Luckily, we mutants have no feelings. Is that what you mean?
Nose to the ground, forging on. You're like a bloodhound on a fresh trail.
Old Vizima awaits.
Probably the site of the heaviest fighting, then there's the plague.
We need to get inside. Finally, I'll find out who's behind Salamandra.
Geralt?
Indeed. So, let me see, because he is carrying all my stuff. Do you have anything that I require right now? I don't think so. Not really. Is there anything I want to give you? Neither. Oh well.
Geralt?
You sure you want to come?
I'd never desert you. I want to help.
But matters may get intense.
I hope you don't think I'm scared.
Not at all.
Alright. We are in the unfortunate position. Hi.
I knew you'd be back sooner or later. You missed a lot.
Greetings, Vincent. Why are you here?
I'm responsible for King Radovid's safety while he's in Temeria. We'd be deep in it if anything would have happened to him.
Has Foltest returned?
Yes, he's in old Vizima. Knowing whose orders we're following really boosted morale.
I need to get into old Vizima. I stand a chance of getting in alone, but not with... Do you follow?
What's going on?
I have a job for you, Dandelion, regarding King Radovid. The
It's common
Witcher's
as
flapping
fuck.
tongue would be a liability.
Why do I think you're up to something?
It's true, I'm not suited to converse with kings.
Done. Dandelion, wait for me at the King's camp. Geralt, do what you must.
Alright, I want to talk to Carmen because I see her there. Now, Dandelion has my stuff pretty much. I don't know if I can even talk to Radovid.
Oh my.
I'll try. Hey! Can't?
Greetings, Geralt.
Your Highness,
Congratulations on the Professor. Pompous twit tried to blackmail me once. Thanks for the good news.
my pleasure.
What brings you here?
I want to finish off Salamandra.
Good. Finish the bastards.
What's the situation in Vizima?
Total chaos. But thanks to my agents, Foltest returned and is trying to restore order.
I see. I'd like to be on my way, sire.
Farewell.
Thank you, Geralt. Thanks again.
How are the girls?
They still speak of you. Shani and I have become friends.
Good. I hope she's well.
She treats the sick and wounded no matter their race. Not all look kindly on that.
I see.
Unfortunately, I haven't seen her since it all began.
I'll try to find her. Farewell.
Carmen! Yes, I do like Carmen. Goodbye, Vincent. I appreciate you as well. There is a barrel full of something I probably do not require, but I'll... Let me just... I don't know what I'm picking up money for, but still.
Ah, you're in time for quite a scrap.
Looks quiet.
All quiet at the front. Here they clash, there they grunt, and again, all quiet at the front. Yevon won. Almost all Visima's non-humans took up arms.
How'd that happen?
When the Order started killing women and children, even the most assimilated elves rebelled. Dumbest move since the age of King Desmod.
Maybe the Grand Master wanted to provoke non-humans.
As if that wasn't enough. Rumors surfaced about non-humans being resettled in Old Visima because we're more susceptible to plague. Fucking fairy tale, of course.
What are you doing here?
We need to repel the attacking knights. Then I want to lead the civilians and Shani's patients out of Old Visima.
Shani's in Old Visima?
She's organized a kind of field hospital. She mentioned you.
I'll try breaking through to her.
Alright, that will be my job for now. Let me quickly save, because this fight can be on the tough side. Where I need to get really is up there. Hey! Come on! Hey! Because where I need to go is here. Okay. Teaching combat. That's the thing here. You don't have to fight anything really. If you work for the Order or for the Scoia'tael, you pretty much don't get a choice. If you fight for no one, you can...
Gracious sire, this is madness. You should not expose yourself to such danger. Wait here and allow me to summon a stronger force.
Nonsense, Velerad. This is my city, the capital of my kingdom. Damn it, I rule this land, and I refuse to creep around its corners.
Understandable.
Gracious sire!
Silence! You know you might as well wipe your ass with those intelligence reports. I want to see it with my own eyes.
Non-humans attacking! Protect the king!
If you fight for no one except for yourself... I was going to say...
Kill them all!
They are so focused on one another that they know
Guts, human!
pretty much what a master.
It's the Grand Master! We're saved!
You return, sire. I trust you are not too late. Your kingdom is in need.
You should know kings are never late, Jacques.
Sire, flames engulf half the city, and the blood of your subjects fills the gutters. This is no time for word games. You must act.
What do you propose?
Allow me to command your army, and the freedom to do as I see fit.
Never. Over my dead body.
It was close this time. Next time, I might arrive too late to help.
I've seen enough. Velerad, back to the castle.
And see, Voltest is one person I can appreciate too. I even liked him in the books, mind you.
What is he doing here?
He dropped in. He seems to have a talent for that. What shall I do with him?
He'll come with us. I have a matter to discuss with him.
And here we are.
Witcher of Rivia.
Sire, I am honored.
As I'm sure you surmised, I have not summoned you here out of whim. A serious matter weighs upon us. A curse binds my daughter. I want you to remove it. I have gathered all who might offer aid. DeWitt has been the princess's adjutant for the past half-year. Velerad has known Ada since her childhood. And Triss Merigold is here for her extensive knowledge of magic and female intuition. Consult them and think upon this matter. We shall speak about it again soon.
As you wish, Your Highness.
In the meantime, equally urgent issues demand our attention.
I'm listening, sire.
Witcher, imagine returning home from an excursion against a monster, a Kikimor for instance, only to discover your home a whorehouse.
Your Highness.
I'm not finished. Those you left in charge failed you. A traitor threatens to oust you from the home of your ancestors. Wouldn't you be angered? Would you not elect to shed more blood?
Forgive me, sire, but we Witchers don't meddle in politics.
Yes, the famed neutrality. Alas, that is a luxury I cannot afford. Both sides chose my city as a battleground. Both will be duly punished.
I understand, sire, but how can I help?
You could start by being more enthusiastic about aiding a king. You could offer to slay whomever I choose.
Forgive me, sire, but...
Silence, Witcher, before you say too much. Rulers don't enjoy being refused more than once.
I'm certain you're right, sire.
I must attend to some urgent matters. Speak with these excellent minds. Gain their insight. And don't forget my daughter, Witcher. I'm counting on you.
I won't forget.
My servant will summon you when I have more time.
Yes.
Yes?
Are going to
Yes?
talk to DeWitt, Velerad. And I'm talking to her fast because I might forget her.
Wish on a star? A witcher? In my native Beauclair in the Duchy of Toussaint? A witcher once spent an entire holiday feast dancing with a sorceress.
Not I, milady. I dance rather poorly.
Do all witchers have white hair?
No, milady. I am alone in that.
Perhaps I am confused. Regardless, I do have a certain matter for you.
How can I help?
Très bien. Mon Dieu. My 3 cousins recently fled the city due to some unfortunate coincidences.
Did they incur the king's disfavor?
Of a sort. I wish to send them some coin to alleviate their situation. Understand?
Perfectly. I'll act as messenger for an appropriate fee.
Ah, parfait! My cousins Corbin, Buse, and Ramiro sought refuge in the swamp, in the caves there. Please deliver 300 orens to each of them.
As for my fee...
My cousins will give you a receipt. Take these to Ovizima, to the captain of the mercenaries, my fiancé. He will reward you.
Farewell.
We can choose to do that, or we can choose not to turn in the money. If I do not get the better steel sword from
Yes?
Seinschmarz, I might choose not to return the money. If I do get the steel sword from him, I might still choose not to return the money, because if I have to pay for the Raven's armor, I will want to keep it. Yes, that's that.
Witcher?
Count.
No titles, please. Let us bury past misunderstandings in the name of a greater cause.
Where's Thaler
So be
anyway?
it.
Geralt?
Don't you fear the king's anger, DeWitt?
Wherever did you get that idea, Witcher?
Foltest looked pretty pissed. He said something about bloodshed.
Obviously, he spoke of the blood of traitors and non-humans. He might finally dispose of that failure Velerad.
The king wants me to lift the curse that holds Ada.
Not surprising. You succeeded once, though it nearly cost you your life. The Striga's appearance possibly spells the end for Foltest. Many say he offended the gods. Remember how she first became a Striga?
I do, but I don't care much what people say. I'm interested in the present.
Then simply get rid of the Striga.
The chance of removing the curse is minimal.
I've heard a rumor of an additional reward for killing the Striga.
I'm not interested in rumors.
You should be. It's your choice, Witcher, but give it some thought.
Farewell.
Alright. Yes, though it believes the king wishes to be rid of the Striga, her appearances reminded people that Ada was the fruit of an incestuous union. Oh, we have won that. I promised the female courtier I would deliver money to her cousins who hide in the caves in the swamp. Each must receive 300 orans and give me a receipt. I need to take the receipts to the mercenary captain in Old Vizima to receive my reward. It seems I must go to Old Vizima to hunt down the Salamander boss. All the clues lead there. The rebellion has engulfed Old Vizima. Zoltan asks me to get Shani out of there. I find her at the hospital. Anything on characters? Ah! Foltest Castle. The castle was completed around the time when King Foltest's previous seat was taken over by Striga, the product of the ruler's incestuous affair with his own sister. Spacious stone halls, stained glass windows and vaulted ceilings indicate that dwarves' engineering was employed here. King Foltest is a very active ruler and often travels, though when in Vizima he usually occupies his chambers and generally remains in the castle with his modest court. In the throne room the king grants audiences to his subjects, but be they petitioners or trusted advisors. Surrounded by its low palisade, Old Vizima conjures the spirit of yesteryear, when even the capitals of powerful nations looked like makeshift collections of wooden thatched huts, and the streets were filled with hens and dirty children. Relocating his seat from the old manor to the royal castle, King Foltest began the long process of converting Vizima from a wooden village into a brick town. The war was merciless to Old Vizima's inhabitants. At its end, the area became something of a ghetto for non-humans. Assimilated elves and dwarves were forced to settle where even the poor did not want to live. Currently, Old Vizima is an arena of skirmishes between Knights of the Order and the Scoia'tael. In the glossary, we have nothing either. I don't think we have anything on monsters recently. No, of course not. Let's see Valorant. Huh? Huh? Where is Valorant? He was up here, wasn't he?
Yes.
Ah. Keeps moving around the bloke.
Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings, Velerad.
I saw you speaking with the king. I gather it was unpleasant.
It could be worse.
Geralt.
The king told me about Ada.
Dreadful, you warned us it might return. Can you break the spell a second time?
We'll see. You seem to remember last time well.
Certainly. You stayed from dusk till dawn in the old manor house where the Striga had her sarcophagus. Kept half the city awake with the noise you made. We went to the manor at dawn and saw the two of you lying on the floor by the sarcophagus in a pool of blood. You were barely breathing, but the princess was cured. With the traitor Ostrid dead, the king was overjoyed.
Who was Ostrid?
He cast the curse out of jealousy. He loved the king's sister.
Many victims this time round?
I don't know. These days, the corpses lie thicker than flies on a pile of manure.
Know where the Striga sleeps in daytime?
No, but she's been seen in Old Vizima. She may hunt there.
Removing the princess's curse will be risky.
True, but the king has ways of encouraging you to do it.
We'll see.
Do what you will, but remember, Foltest loves his daughter very much.
I know.
Geralt.
Aren't you a bit afraid, Velerad? The king looked irate.
At me?
I'd watch what I say if I were you.
I've served Temeria all my life. If they condemn me, I'll hold my head high as I walk to the gallows.
Farewell.
Alright, let's talk to Triss. Valorant reminded me of the story of the Striga. He doesn't know where the monster sleeps during the day, but she was seen in Old Vizima. Look for her there. The Striga sleeps in daytime, but apparently she has been seen in Old Vizima. Where's Triss? Huh? She's moving around too. There's a cat! Oh, what a pretty one. It's Bengalese, tall as it is.
Geralt, I was worried about you.
I worried too. I'm proud of you. Heard how you fought for Alvin. Horrible things are happening in Vizima.
True, but the king has placed me under his, protection. Tell me, where's Alvin?
Alvin vanished into thin air one day, despite the amulet I gave him.
Vanished? That's awful. He might be anywhere in time and space. I had hoped the amulet would block those abilities.
I hope he'll be all right. Triss, I've been thinking about us.
Oh, Geralt.
I love you. I want to be with you no matter what. Love is the sole thing of beauty in these rotten times.
Geralt.
I could change, take fewer risks. We'd find Alvin, live together. I'd build a house.
A house? Nice dream. You could breed horses and sheep. I'd tend the garden, cook meals. We'd sell what we grew to buy copper pots, iron rakes. We'd age with dignity. Evenings you'd play bagpipes of your own making as a remedy for my gloom. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... Geralt, say something.
I can't lose you.
I'm here. These are trying times. We just need to survive. We can dream again when the madness passes.
Triss,
I love you too, Geralt. To the end of time.
Alright, I should talk to her about the matter at hand.
Geralt.
Oh.
What do you think happened to Alvin?
Frankly, I never guessed he'd bypass the Dimeridium. That would be a feat for many sorcerers.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, he has enough power to teleport himself anywhere, perhaps even through time.
I'd need a skilled armorer to remake it. Someone with great knowledge of metals.
Kalkstein. He's in Old Vizima. He's certainly not short on knowledge, and would help you.
How does he even know? Does she even know what he's on about?
What do you think about the situation with Ada?
She's a Striga, Geralt. We both know that curses don't cast themselves.
Any theories?
Years ago when you first removed the curse, you ordered the princess to wear a necklace with an inclusion. Juniper, broom, and hazel branches were to be burned in her chambers.
Don't tell me. Someone replaced the necklace and added crap to the fire.
Yes. Someone close to her who knew the secret. Velerad might know something.
So you think I should aid the king?
Definitely. In a sense, I'm a political prisoner. I could teleport away, but that would be highly inappropriate, and I still have a few matters to settle here.
Namely?
I can't tell you. For the time being, my position is tenuous. If you help Foltest with the Striga, maybe you could vouch for me. I could resolve a few things and go free. How about it?
If that's what you want, Triss.
Thank you, Geralt.
Alright. Mr. Kalkstein. Damn it.
Our merciful master will see you now, sir. Go upstairs to his chambers.
I'll go immediately.
No, I won't go immediately. I will save for now. And continue then. I spoke to Triss, Velerad in the wet. I think I know where I stand. Anything new? Anywhere else? Armor. Kalkstein the alchemist is said to be in Old Vizima. According to Triss, he knows a lot about metallurgy and can reforge Raven's armor for me. Location is nothing. Glossary. Nothing. That's it. Start. Okay. This is I am Salvation. This is Geralt of Rivia the Witcher. Goodbye.